Hello, 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 hello. How are you? Thank you for being here. I'm glad we can share this time together. Um, I have a great theme today about fear. I have a small, short meditation we are going to do at the end. So I'm very happy you're here. Thank you. Um, so I'm wondering if you feel overwhelmed or that you don't have enough time, or if you feel anxious or you are fearful or things like that, and you are dealing with that. That's kind of in the air, yes? And I'm going to share because Thursday, I gave a class for my members that it was about transforming time to our favor and made a big difference in my life, I have to tell you. So I want to share some of this with you. And if you want, you can still participate. I mean, you are not going to be live, but you are going to receive the recording and you're going to have access for 30 days to all the um, membership resources and exclusive library, a very extensive and uplifting and exclusive library that we have, and the forum, the private forum chat. We call it sacred because it really cleans, it really makes a difference in our life. So I'm going to start. Uh, Hello, Christine. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Bridget. Lorraine. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Thank you, Valko. Thank you. By the way, right now in English, I only am offering Zagreb. Uh, I don't know the days exactly. I don't know if it's the end of November or December this year, but it's always around that time. It's already there. You can pay in quotes. We have installments, no quotes. We have installments. In Spanish is cuotas. That's why. You can pay in installments, so take advantage of that. And I think in January we are gonna repeat our amazing retreat in Malaga. Last year was really very, very special. And but this year I think we are gonna do it bilingual, because this place that we do it is an amazing place in the mountains overlooking the ocean, the Mediterranean Ocean, and things like that. But they are so busy. We only got 1 week to reserve, only 1 weekend. So this year, I think we are going to do it bilingual, though, that it will be wonderful, to have that kind of energy. Always English speakers love the Latino energy. That is a little bit different, but it gets contagious, the joy, um, the rhythm, the energy, really. So, anyway, I'm going to start with I am the I. So, if you are in a safe place and you want to close your eyes, or maybe you want to say it with me, I am the I. I come forth from the void into light. I am the breath that nurtures life. I am that emptiness, that hollowness beyond all consciousness, the I, the it, the all. I draw my bow of rainbows across the waters, the continuum of minds with matters. I am the incoming and outgoing of breath, the invisible, untouchable breath, the undefinable atom of creation. I am the I. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Would love to see a gathering in California. Christine, what happened is, they were asking me yesterday, and what happened is I don't organize myself. So, when somebody offers me to organize, it's wonderful. And so if you or anybody that would like to organize something in California, I would love that, because actually the only reason I come back to LA is because my family is here, because my kids, who I love a lot, and now a granddaughter, so that I'm enjoying tremendously. That was the only reason I'm coming back here. So It will be wonderful to work here too. So thank you for asking. So I am the I started with that. Haliakala always said it was like starting from, sorry, from a pure heart. Yeah, that doesn't mean you're not gonna have problems. Things are not gonna show up. To keep cleaning, but at least we came, with a pure heart. So I'm gonna tell you first some things that I shared during my class on Thursday, and again, I highly recommend it. Even if you are not gonna be live now and you won't be able to ask me questions during the class, I highly recommend it. Yeah, and also, usually the questions that I get asked are the questions that will answer many of your questions too. So because I'm going to tell you, well, first I'm going to share a couple of things about the class so that you have an idea. Um, I was even surprised, as I was preparing this class, of things, first of all, that I kind of confirm that I do, kind of naturally, but how I can do it better. And because I already apply them in my life, I cannot tell you in the last 10 days or the last few weeks how much my life changed, how much what I created in my life was so different. So I highly, highly recommend it. If you have in your mind, not enough time, overwhelmed, or whatever, I highly recommend it. And again, you can be part of our community for 30 days, and you will see we have very good resources besides an amazing community that is there to support you. So, one of the things is important because we are always making decisions, yes? But the idea is how we can make those decisions more from a conscious mind, yes? Not from fear, not from pleasing others, not for what others think, or things like that. So one of the things that we realize is that we put in our calendar. We created our own calendar, yeah. And even if we put things in the calendar that doesn't work for us or is not what we want, what we really wanted, we put them there, and we can always change it. Okay, so that's important. But there are two places where we can actually measure what is important to us, and that's something that we need to pay attention. So one is our checkbook. So what is important for me, that's where I put my money. Yes. So how we spend the money reflects where we have placed value. No matter what we say, our values, we examine how we use our money. Yeah. And it's a clear indicator. Yeah. And the second is our calendar, how we spend our time. Yeah, putting things that expand ourselves or that contracts us. Yeah, so it's so important to do this. But the other thing that really got to me and made a big change in my life, I'm going to tell you, one of the exercises we did was imagining that, this is your last day, you're going, you're ready to go, and to the other side. Yeah, not to go shopping, and you are reviewing your life. So what is it that you did, how you spend your time? Would you go happy and not looking for a perfect life? Remember that I had that reflection in Cabo San Lucas with the hurricane, where I started saying, well, if I have to go, I'm okay. I know I didn't do it perfect, but I'm okay if I have to go. So reflecting in your life. But this was a big moment for me because I realized, I love my family. And because I chose to do this, I don't see my family a lot. And I love them. I love them so much. And I love to spend time with them. Well, The thing is, when I come back here, not everybody can adapt that. Oh, I'm here, so everybody adapts to my times and my, whatever, or my wants. So, but I actually decided to have a conversation with my oldest son, and I manifested because of that beautiful conversation that we had. That, by the way, I didn't program myself what I'm gonna say or whatever. I was kind of driving to the place and talking to God and saying, God, you talk, you tell me what to say, you put the words in my mouth. And it ended up being a beautiful conversation where I shared a little bit of how I felt and everything. And I manifested through that conversation much more time of spending with my family. And so, I mean, that was beautiful, and so much, happiness in my heart, that I had so beautiful moments and more time, yes, with them. And the other thing is that I realize I don't do a lot of spiritual things here in LA when I'm here. Um, and I've been craving for chanting. I love the chanting. I love when they use that. I don't know how it's called, the piano with the harmonic thing that they do. I love it, and all the instruments and things like that. So I started Googling, chanting near me, and I found a lot of places, and I went to many different like meditations, chanting, and things like that, and being in that energy. So suddenly, we learn to balance also our calendar, yeah, and to be more mindful of we put in our calendar, and those things really really change and make a big difference. Just in the past weeks, just applying, that. um, so I also share the story of this teacher that teaches the kids about big rocks, small rocks, and things like that. And he says, if I would have put the sand or the water first, I wouldn't have room for the big rocks. And the big rocks are the important things in our life. There is a story, in my Instagram, in my websites, in my social media, that you can see. And I invite you again, what is important for you, what are your core values and things like that. So I highly highly recommend. I'm so excited. Usually I pick themes, for my monthly classes that I know, there will have some gems for us. But this one, I was so enthusiastic and so excited because I saw the results myself even before giving the class, just preparing it. So I highly highly recommend it. Again, you get the recording plus 30 days uh, uh, in contact with an amazing cleaning community. We all do the Ho'oponopono cleaning, and we are here to support you. But you can go to mabelkatz.com/QA, and you will find it there. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into the theme of today. Like I said, I'm gonna share a little bit of this with you about living with fear, or maybe not living with fear, better, yes. And we are gonna end up doing the breathing ha as we always do, and a short meditation. So if you are ready, just take a deep breath, relax. All your fears come from identification. You love a man or a woman, and with love in the same package comes fear. He might leave me. He already left someone else, and now he's, maybe with you. There is a precedent. He might do the same to me. Fear arises. You feel knots in your stomach. You are too attached. So again, whatever we feel we need, and we come from the need, we are gonna be attached. And like Ihaliakala always used to tell me, attachments are not good. You cannot understand a simple fact. Yeah, you came into this world alone. By the way, this is from Osho. You came into this world alone. You were here yesterday without this man, perfectly fine, without knots in your stomach. And if tomorrow he leaves, what's the need for the knots? Yeah. You knew how to be without him before, or her, and you will know how to be without him again. The fear that things may change tomorrow. That's our fear, yeah? That something could change tomorrow. Someone could die, you might go bankrupt, you might lose your job. 1,001 things could change. You carry more and more fears, and none of them are valid. Because yesterday you were full of all those fears unnecessarily. Things might have changed, but you are still alive. And human beings have an immense capacity to adapt to any decision, situations. Just look around the world. Humans live in thousands of different climates, geographical settings, political systems, sociological structures, religious beliefs, and they manage to live. They've been doing so for centuries. Things keep changing and we keep adapting. There is nothing to fear. Even if the world ends, so what? Yeah, you'll end with it. Yeah. Unless you think that you are the only one that are going to be left in a remote island. What's the problem if the world ends? If it ends, it ends. It creates no problem because we won't be here. We'll end up with it, and there will be no one left to worry. It would actually be the greatest liberation from fear. But here is the truth: fear is part of your mind. The mind is a coward, and it has to be because it has no foundation. It is empty, it's hollow, and it is afraid of everything. Its deepest fear is that one day you might be conscious. Sure, because if you become conscious, that's the end of your mind. And that would truly be the end of the world, not the end of the physical world, but the end of the mind. So remember, when we die, what it dies really is what we are not. Yeah, our mind and our body. But we are not that. Okay? That's why it keeps people away from meditation, from Ho'oponopono, and anything that can make us more conscious and aware. It makes them resist people. Well, Osho says it makes them resist people like me who are trying to spread awareness, to teach a way of witnessing and a mindfulness, awakening. Their mind resists, not without reason. This fear is well founded, sure. You're not going to engage with the stories of your mind as much, as you did. But for you, there is nothing to fear. The death of the mind is your rebirth, your beginning of truly living. You should celebrate the death in the mind of the mind because nothing can bring you more freedom. Nothing else can give you wings to fly. Nothing else can make the entire sky yours. The mind is a prison, and wisdom is the realization that you were never in prison. You were only thinking you were. All fears disappears. The greatest discovery in life, the most precious treasure, is consciousness. Without it, you remain in darkness, filled with fears. And you will keep creating new ones. There is no end to it. You live in fear, die in fear, and never experience true freedom. And yet that freedom has always been available to you. At any moment you could have asked for it, but you didn't. It's your responsibility. See, you are the only one that can change it. You have to make that little effort, not to engage with the fears. Yeah, to be able to observe but not identify with them. Fear is not real, fear is in the mind. And the most important part, you can set yourself free. Fear is a natural emotion, but most of the time it's just a memory repeating itself in your subconscious. Yeah. So we know in Ho'oponopono, everything is just memories. So let's say that you drown in the ocean in another lifetime, and this lifetime you are afraid of the ocean and you cannot explain it, and you try to analyze and you try to work, yeah, work on it and everything. That's true, but erase. Yeah, Ho'oponopono erases memories, and we don't have to understand. We don't have to know. So, and you don't have to understand it or know where it comes from. You just have to let go. So the idea with Ho'oponopono is, instead of trying to engage with the monitor, what is in front of us, yeah, re- have the realization that we are responsible, that there is something in my programs, otherwise it wouldn't be in the monitor, yes? And pressing that delete key, that is Ho'oponopono. When you choose to let go and trust, you give divinity permission to erase what no longer serves you. Fear is only a sign that you are identifying with your mind. It's not who you are. You are so much more. You are a divine, creative, powerful being. And when you release that thoughts, when you release that fears, you return to the present, to the moment where everything is okay. Fear won't disappear magically. It might still be there. Thank you. You can stay in the corner. No problem. I'm busy. But you can choose not to identify with it. You can look at fear, take it by the hand, and say, thank you. I let go and trust. Do it every day, practice, practice, practice. Because imagine we were practicing exactly the opposite. So, yeah, it's not going to go overnight. But trust and have the certainty and listen more to the heart. And like in the class, we learn, take decisions quickly. And the thing that also amazed me the most, or one of the things, because there were many, um, it was to find out that when Andrew Carnegie offered Napoleon Hill to interview all those successful people around the world, millionaires, and again, very successful people, uh, he put and he that he wouldn't get paid for doing it. Okay, he says you have to do that, but I'm not going to pay you for that to do that. And then Napoleon Hill ended up writing this book, very famous book, Think and Grow Rich. Okay, Andrew Carnegie, when put that offer on the table for him, put a stopwatch. I mean, Napoleon Hill didn't know, okay? But he put a stopwatch, 60 seconds. If Napoleon Hill didn't say yes in 60 seconds, even if he would have said it in 61, 62 seconds or something, the offer was off the table. He had only 60 seconds to decide. So I'm asking you, what kind of decision, how you decide, or you go for contraction or expansion. There is so much that we saw in this class, and that definitely will help you tremendously. But the most important is make decisions fast. Do not allow your mind to tell you things, to make up things. We always do that, and we lose. We lose opportunities, big opportunities. Okay, so now we are going to do the breathing ha. I always explain to you how to do it because we always have new people. Thank you and welcome. By the way, I always forget, but subscribe. If you got anything of, what I share today, give it a like. Don't be cheap. It's free. Okay. And it helps me to get to more people because my passion is to wake up people. I don't sell Ho'oponopono. I don't sell, yeah, really, it has to be Mabel Katz, but I sell peace. I sell spirituality. Where is it that you are going to find it? Where are you looking for it? Or do you know that that's really what you are looking for? Or you think there are some iPhone out there or a bigger TV or a new car that will give you what you are looking for? Yeah. So at least that's what I found out, that it wasn't what I was looking for. And that's when I made my change, my big change, but in life. But the breathing high. So back straight, feet on the floor, three fingers, these three fingers we put together. And then we interlock it to form the infinity sign. I put it on my legs where it's comfortable, and we are going to close our eyes if we are in a safe place. When we do this, we breathe and count. That's it. Okay. And we inhale and exhale through the nose. We inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I hold my breath 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I hold. I don't breathe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7, 7, 7, 7. That's one time. We do that 7 times. And when you finish, just stay with your eyes closed, and we are gonna go into a short meditation. So now we keep our eyes closed. We take a deep breath. We inhale light. We exhale tension. We exhale fear, doubts, indecisions. And we are going to do it 3 times. Inhaling light. Exhaling, letting go, tension, the fear, doubts. Release, let go. You are safe, you are here, you are present. Nothing to worry about in this moment. And with each breath, feel yourself relaxing a little bit more. Your body softens, your mind quiets. Let's release this invisible burden called fear. Let's face it, and let's remind fear who we are. So imagine for a moment that which you are afraid of, Just what is it that is worrying you? What is it that you are afraid? And please don't run away. Look at it with love. Maybe it's a worry, maybe it's an insecurity, maybe it's an unknown, but see it clearly. You don't have to fight it. We are here just to observe it. We are here not to identify, to realize, that that's not who we are, or what we are. And please know that you are not alone, that divinity is always walking with you, by you. So we are here to let it go. And you can talk to the fear and you can tell them, I love you. Thank you for being in my life. Thank you for everything that you are here to teach me. Just remember that whatever you do, it's erasing in you. Divinity is walking with you, is here with you, erasing, if you allow it. So whatever you repeat also, whatever you say is like pressing that delete key on your inner computer. Allow this wiser part in you to take over. Give permission for this part of you to intervene, to erase, to correct, to inspire you. And now imagine that the fear is getting smaller, smaller, smaller. And in its place, a light begins to shine. Where that fear was, now a light is shining. Beautiful, bright light. That light represents your confidence, your inner peace, your connection with the divine. Breathe in that light, especially bring it to your heart. Feel its warmth. It's here for you, always, when you allow it. You are safe. Everything is right and perfect, even if you don't understand it. Keep letting go, keep trusting, keep allowing for this light to wrap you all around, to know that you are safe. You can always see, confront this fear, sit with this fear. Don't be afraid of the fear. Do not identify with the fear. And always make it smaller and allow God, you know, to shine that light in every problem, in any worry, in any doubt. I hope today you are choosing peace. Today you are choosing trust. Slowly we return to be conscious of our breathing, feeling your feet, your hands, realizing you are present, you are renewed. And before opening your eyes, maybe you want to repeat in your mind, today I choose peace, today I choose trust. Before opening your eyes, maybe you want to put a smile in your face because you just came back home. So I would love to hear how you feel. I think Christine put something like she was going through a lot of fear and it was really helpful to her. I'm glad. And I hope this meditation also helps you to feel even better. Are you back, guys? Oh yeah, Christine for Life Lab. Fear has been definitely been trying to take over my mind these past few days. You may realize help make realize so much about how fear works in your mind. Okay, nobody wants to comment. You should come to my Spanish transmission sessions and learn how to participate. Some fears came up but diminished. Good, Diane. I feel at peace. Thank you, Christine. Wonderful. Have you seen? Many times I share it in my seminars. There are two birds, and the guy is singing, and one is like, and the other one is like dancing, with the music and everything. So I always ask people, how do you participate in life? You know? Yes, it helped. Good. Thank you, Mabel. Wrap in a blanket of light and peace. Wonderful, Bridget. Okay. So ask yourself, how you participate. So I ask how you feel and nobody. Well, now you are participating. I feel peace. Oh, hello, Bella. Beautiful. Thank you for this opportunity. I'm trying for many years to release fear. I really want to. Marina, try it. Really try it. I feel peaceful. Love the meditation. So, re-listen, you can replay this. Is being recorded, so you will have it. Jody says, worry is a fear that gets me stuck in the muck. You relax me. Thank you. The meditation was amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Today I told my fears from the bottom of my heart that I love you for the first time. Thank you, Mabel Elena. Thank you. Okay, guys, I'm going. We are gonna say the piece of I to say goodbye. I highly one of the things that we learn is that indecision wastes time. You know that we should really jump into opportunities and choices. So I hope that you decide to join our Ho'oponopono family, and in this case, you are gonna get this class really amazing class. I mean, at least for me, it was really revealing, and just by preparing it, and made a big difference in these last couple of weeks. Um, and what else? And we do have an amazing community and great resources if you use them, sure. So anyway, and Zagreb, don't forget to sign up. You can pay in installments right now, so I wouldn't miss that opportunity. And also the discount prices. We never charge what we should charge for anything. We do not even for the membership, not even for the seminars, because everything has cost. Yeah. And like the things that we do in a hotel, and the airfare right now, also everything, as you know, have increased tremendously, and we have not increased our prices. So sometimes it's challenging, so, but thank you. Okay, wonderful, thank you. So now everybody's commenting and I love it. I'm commenting and I love it. Thank you so much. For the class is mabelkatz.com/QA. If you want to check out our a community, mabelkatz.com /member. Okay? Visit us and see all the things that we have to bring you, because all we sell here is peace, happiness, and abundance. I don't know if that's anything of that resonates with you. But if not, Mabel Katz, and if not Ho'oponopono, look in the spiritual. Don't look anywhere else. You're not going to find what you're looking for. I'm sure of that. Okay, love you guys. The peace of I says, peace be with you, all my peace, the peace that is I, the peace that is I am, the peace for always, now, and forever and nevermore. My peace I give to you, my peace I live with you. Not the world peace, only my peace, the peace of I. Take good care of yourself, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.